Cardinals finished the 2022 season at 4-13. And going into 2023 season, the question is, did they get better or worse? And honestly, I think we all know the answer to this question. Okay. they got they definitely got worse, okay? With Kyler Murray set to miss most, if not all, of the 2023 season and DeAndre Hopkins being traded, this team is in dumpster fire, sell the farm mode right now. Okay, they also traded Isaiah Simmons to the Giants for a seventh round pick. All right, and as it sits right now, the Cardinals have 11 draft picks, including two picks in the first round that could both be top five picks in the 2024 draft. Okay, so the question then becomes, do the Cardinals trade Kyler Murray for more picks and then draft Caleb Williams, or do they keep Kyler and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. with their first pick in the draft next year? Okay, and I feel like even if they end up with the number one overall pick, if they're keeping Kyler, they're probably going to trade out of one if that other pick is top five. And then they just give Marvin Harrison Jr. fall in their lap somewhere else because teams are going to be wanting to take quarterbacks, especially Caleb Williams, who's almost definitely going to be the number one overall pick. Okay, now it's not all bad for the Cardinals in 2023. They did well in the draft, and even though they lost Zach Allen, Byron Murphy, and Justin Pugh, they were able to sign Kelvin Beachum and Will Hernandez, plus they drafted Paris Johnson Jr. in 2023. So the saving grace for this team is that they're going to be able to protect Colt McCoy, right? And if you're able to protect the quarterback in the NFL, your team has a chance. As long as you can get the ball to the playmakers, they have a chance, right? Now, the playmaker thing is a bit of a problem, right? They have guys that you've heard of, right? James Conner, Marquise Brown, Rondale Moore. Well, who's going to step up and be that guy? Marquise Brown being the number one receiver on anybody's depth chart is concerning. And that's just the way it is. Okay. People are going to point to when he was the number one receiver and Lamar Jackson won the MVP. Like Lamar Jackson's different, man. Lamar Jackson's running ability helps Lamar Jackson be able to get the ball to guys like Marquise Brown. But Marquise Brown also had to be force fed to have the best year of his career. All right, yeah, he's going to be force fed in this offense. So the numbers for him by the end of the year, he might end up with over 100 catches. He might end up with 1,200 yards. But how many targets is he getting, right? And how much are the Cardinals losing by every week in order for him to be getting so many targets and get so many yards? Right. That's the way I look at it. I just a little bit of a tangent there on Marquise Brown. Clearly not a fan. Think he's always been a little more hyped up. I've never really understood it. But anyways, moving on to the Cardinals schedule. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. What I am going to let you know is that their strength of schedule is above 500, which is one of the top in the league. It's not an easy schedule. They have teams like the Giants, the Cowboys, the Niners, who they'll see twice because they're in the same division, the Bengals, the Seahawks, who they see twice in the same division, the Ravens, the Browns, who could be really good this year, Steelers, who could be really good this year, and the Eagles, who are going to be really good this year. So they play a lot of difficult teams. There are a couple of winnable games on here, winnable. The Falcons, but I think they're a better football team. The Rams are a better football team than the Cardinals. So overall, to be honest with you, I have the Cardinals finishing 0-17. This is a team that's in full tank mode, and I think the tank works. I think they end up with the number one overall pick. So it's pretty basic, you know what I mean? I think the Texans are going to be pretty bad too, so there's a good chance they do end up with two top five picks, in my opinion. But I'd love to know, what do you think about the Cardinals? How do you think they'll do? You let me know down in the comment section. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe and keep coming back for more division debates as we lead into the NFL season. And with that said, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you for the next video.